Hello my royals, I'm DarkriseKnight. Welcome to the finale of Pokemon Let's Go Eevee. In the last episode, we fought the strongest trainers, the last few master trainers, Morimoto, and Red. In this episode, it's time to make sure everyone else knows we're the strongest by taking on the champion once again, or by making sure our reign doesn't end. But I'm here for one specific reason. Welcome, Battle Master. I want to make sure we have the Battle Master, because I think it's fitting. Especially if you beat Red, that you should feel accomplished. Even though I think a lot of our attacks really didn't do much. So, we're going to retake on the champion, which is now a joke. I'm not kidding. If you did everything I did, in order to make sure you're strong enough to do the Master Trainers, the League rematch is a joke. But hey, I guess that just proves that we are the ones determined to ignore her. She is a figment of the mind, although she will be used for something. First, let's get our party ready. Alright. It's time for us to do the league once again to prove we are the strongest. Make sure our reign as champion doesn't end. First off, Lorelei. Welcome to Pokemon League. Hey, fantastic timing. I was just thinking how I'd like to battle you. I hope you're ready. Lorelei. As you know, the champion of Ice, the master of Ice types, they now have added a new Pokemon to the team. And I'm going to wait for a little bit because they're now in the 60s. We are in the 80s. One of us is in the 70s, but they're on the cusp of the 80s, and one of us is the 90s. Ice Shard, but yeah. If you put all your training into stuff. Can I bring in the support trainer? The Jinx, okay. Oh, I can't actually bring the support trainer in when they're doing like multi-turn moves, so that's something. Well, he's confused now, which I kinda. Okay, I want to bring in a support trainer just for something real quick. Mega Drain. Oh, of course you don't have. No. I want to show off Sizzly Slide in case I didn't. I'm pretty sure I did, but just in case. There's Sizzly Slide. Also, Sizzly Slide will probably be good for something that's coming up, which is why I put Earthquake on Wolfsbane just in case. Which is Slowbro. Yes, exactly what I wanted to show. No, it's not Slowbro. Buzzy Buzz. Like, I guess it is good that, like, I brought Jack in here just, but then again, I'm pretty sure. Oh, the Wolfsbane here would have taken care of it. How leveled we are. Lapras is not coming out west? Well, that's because she has a new Pokemon, which I think takes over her last Pokemon. You know what, at this point, I showed off what I want, which was Sizzly Slide. Pretty sure I showed off every Eevee exclusive move. So, Eevee can kind of go away, because I want to see if this was actually a good strategy. Also, how in the world did Jack get more experience? Saiyan Slash. Yes! They get a lonely Pokemon. Of course. Earthquake. And to make you waste a turn, I guess, give Wolfsbane a full heal. I want to see if this would actually work. Okay, I would need 2 hits. Alright, nothing too bad, really. So this slide will finish it off. I know Wolfsbane could do it. Down it goes. So this is slide for this thing in case Wolfsbane like couldn't. But I kinda knew it could. There we go. How? I may have lost to you, but I'll never give up on my eyesight, Pokemon. You should aim to win using Pokemon you like best too. That is the only time the sports trainer is coming aboard. So really, I know we can win this. Next up, we're going with how it was originally, so Volga. This fight comes yours, so actually, is that the best option right now? It actually isn't. We're actually going to convert back to what it was originally. With Polaris taking the reins. Because I remembered what comes up. Bruno! With the Polaris. I could feel the intensity of your battle with Lorelei even from here. Now it's time to show you the power of my fighting type Pokemon who have been trained just as hard as you trained your team, Shirley. Hoo-ha, hoo-ha! Bruno, once again, with the fighting types. And of course, he's added a new Pokemon to his team. Which is one of the rock types. Lars? Scald against this Onix, who will go down in 1 hit, I presume. Indeed it does. Down it goes. Hitmonchan. Still never got the Hitmonchan or Hitmonlee from the Victory Road. Huh. I know it's in there. Down it goes. Next up is Hitmonlee Golem. A Alolan Golem. This is what I got kind of scared of. This thing is electric rock. So this kind of scares. Never mind. Alolan Golem still has that glaring rock on it. So, okay. Poliwrath. Surprised this one didn't come out last. Like Lorelei's. Thunderbolt. Probably should have done Psychic there since it's probably could have one-shot it, but like, it's probably fine. Yeah. See what I mean? Like, If you go with the Elite Four after you've done like the Master Trainers and stuff like that, they're jokes. I guess the league was a way for you to train up if you didn't want to chancy grind, but like, to be honest, doing chancy grinding, you can get 22,000 experience points. And they're at the 50s. Yeah, they're a pain to catch, but you get like good bonuses off of them, so. I guess it's up to you which would you prefer, the trainer battles or the will eventually start giving diminishing returns as your Pokemon level up beyond these levels. Or the chancing grinding, which just revolves around you getting I have regrets. Which basically revolves around you getting high catch combos. So. Ugh, no. So my training is still lacking, is that it? Go. Do not trouble yourself on my behalf. Continue to move forward. Well. Next up. Right now I'm thinking of something. Do I want Marowak to redeem himself against the Ghost Trial or against the League fight? I think the champion fight. Marowak wanted that fight to be his. He had that fight down, but he just didn't have the chance to. Let's do it, Agatha. So you've come. It's not in my character to lose over and never get to spell everything you got. We have Agatha once again, who I consider the master of Pokemon of Fears, even though she's a ghost type master. Arbok. Dozer. Earthquake. Her Arbok is faster. That could be a problem with her Pokemon being generally faster than Rhydon, Dozer. I keep switching between their names and their nicknames. Do any of you have that problem where you just switch between their nicknames and names? Marowak. She has an alone Marowak. This is what I use to base mine off of. But I know this thing is like paper. Perk of training! Sorry. Perks of training an alone form yourself. You know the strengths and weakness of it. Yourself. Gengar. Look, Earthquake. Will-O-Wisp. That's bad. I will heal if need be, but I'm pretty sure I'll be fine. Look at that, I'm fine. I don't know what I need to say. This is just victory laps for us. Doesn't reach that low 80 position. Why are you getting a special attack boost? I guess it helps with if you need to use Surf. Golbat. Which is his rock side. Air Slash, which shouldn't do much. Yeah. Oh. That's really what this is. This is a victory lap for me. It's just saying, we finally did. We did everything. I did everything I wanted to do, and let's go. Oh, right on. Healed from burn, so that's good. And I did some stuff that I never got to do in my original playthrough. I never did the Master Trainers. I was going to, but never did. I never caught Mew. Even though I did eventually cheese him out with the affection strategy, which do help a bunch. Like, I'm not even gonna lie, they do help. And I get why people don't like them, because, like, it makes some battles, like, you can cheese them out with the affection. And I get why people don't like it, but, like, at some points, they do help out a bunch. If there's a battle that should be going your way and just, like, you've been having terrible luck and then suddenly you eke out that victory by that one affection that you got, I say take it. Like, don't get me wrong, I do, again, I am coming from the perspective of I see why it's bad. But to me, it's also like, you can see some positives in it as well, in my opinion. Nice going, Dozer. Not bad. Dozer had the most beans on it, but hey, we at least got him through. Small wonder that old-timer's taken such an interest in you. Oak and I used to be good rivals too, you know, just like you and Mason. Well, what are you waiting for? Head on to the next room. Again, kind of confirming that she was the holder of the Gengar and Oak was the holder of the Nidorino back on the original title screen. I guess I should heal. In case I do end up using any of these guys. Like, Volga might have some trouble here, but I don't think I'll have much. By the way, can I say these pillars look like something Bowser would have? I just want to say that. I'm glad you came. The newly updated Pokemon League's reputation has really taken off. It's all thanks to you. I feel ashamed to call myself Lance the Dragon Trainer if I didn't challenge you to a battle. It's kind of presumed that we just do our duties here whenever the game's off, I guess. I don't know, they make it weird, like, after you beat the champion and stuff like that. It's like, oh, you're the champion. And things change. Super effective. Blizzard. Ooh! Yeah, that's a big problem for Volga. Volga still has that 4 times weakness to ice, even if it's from something that he should resist. Dragonite. Oh, sending out his Dragonite. Nice punch. His didn't even stand a chance. And I got a level up, and maybe this might change tides for some things. Executor! The Alolan version. This thing's tall. It's Grass Dragon, if you want to believe this thing is a dragon type. Kinda goes. So he gets 2 dragons, and 1 that will be dragon in the future games. Aerodactyl! Ice Punch. Even though I probably should heal. Does Ice Punch KO? It does! I know he has a Charizard. And at that point, that's when I use Outrage. Outrage or Thunder Punch? Gyarados. This is a Thunder Punch. There we go. But after this game, they go on to, well, they go on to do Sword and Shield and stuff like that. That's what the next main line is. You Mega Evolve your Charizard? I did not know this. Wow. Dragon Pulse. That's bad, because this is what I was talking about. This is Charizard's, dragon form. Outrage. I'm pretty sure, yeah, I'm faster, so, and because you're part dragon, there we go. There's that affection thing that I was talking about. Like, how could I be pushed to such a point? Did not think you would Mega Evolve. Uh-oh. What? There's no way my Dragon Brigade is weak. What I'm saying is that means your strength is truly incredible. Now then, Atlas, you already know what's next, don't you? That's right, champion. Your final challenger awaits you on the stage of your final battle. Yay! Okay, I'm going to change controllers, which is easily something you can do by just going to open controller settings and you can change. So I'm literally going to change. Ignore that. I'm gonna also put this in. Firm. Yes, I know. Here we go. This is going to be very awkward. So, let's give Marowak, his redemption arc. Let's go on. Yep, you know who it's going to be. I've been waiting for you, champion. I've been training every day to try to beat you, Atlas. And now I'm not going to lose today, so let's battle. Let's do it. We're challenged by Pokemon trainer Mason. Starts off with Pidgeotto. We know it's going to Mega Evolve, but we got Marowak here with us. Rock Slide. Back to the Mason's Keystone. Air Slash. Dazzle him, but Rock Slide is almost enough. It's fine, it's fine. We got this, we got this. Full restore. Yeah, I've seen problems with this guy. He uses a lot of full restores. Rock Slide. Air Slash. Yes. There we go. Marowak. Shadow Ball, I guess. Did not think it would. Mm. I think this is the case where I heal up. I want Marowak to basically do this fight all on its own. Because we've had basically everyone do all their fights on their own. Except the first one, but I knew Wolfsbane take care of that battle easily on its own. Let's try Bonering. It's more or less neutral or... eh. And I know I outspeeded, so Bonering. Was thinking he was going to heal. Like what I was saying during Lance, I kind of wish that they revisit this concept of let's go. Because I think the idea is really good, and I think they could continue it. It's just... I think the problem with the let's goes is that they don't have sort of anything to base them off. Because Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee is based off, you know, Yellow. I don't think they had anything to base a Let's Go Johto off of, and that's why we never seen it come around. Because remember, these partner Pokemon are what make the game kind of special, and the exclusive moves. And like, what would be the let's go of that, I guess, is what the whole thing is, so. I can see them not continuing this kind of gameplay. And especially people might not have liked the, you know, Joy-Con throwing. And the Pokeball Plus, like I've heard, is a really annoying thing to use. To run, alright. But I think they could go back and do a Johto. Or something in the style of Let's Go. Especially with the following Pokemon, which started in Johto. Well, Heart Gold, Soul Silver, I mean. But hey, they decided to continue on mainline and some other spin-offs, which, you know, some of those spin-offs I enjoyed. And some of you are probably enjoying Pokopia, which is just a spin-off. And I know some of you will hope that they do a continuation of that, which, you know, we all want a continuation of something. Or a remake of something. I want a remake, as many as other people, like the other Mystery Dungeons. Yeah, remember when they did the Mystery Dungeon? First Mystery Dungeon remake? I want to see more of those. So do many others. Like, they want to see a remake of Explorer's Sky. But I knew it. Battling you is the most fun, Atlas. You know what? I'm happy we got this game. It was fun. And I'm happy that I was kind of able to share it with y'all of you. Man, you truly are something. But that doesn't mean I'm giving up. I'll keep taking on the challenge to be the champion as many times as it takes. Atlas, congratulations on another victory over the Pokemon League. Defending your seat as champion is certainly no easy feat. Such an effort should be celebrated. Follow me. Congratulations, Atlas. This is where we record forever the Pokemon who have performed so admirably for their trainers here at the Pokemon League. This is the Hall of Fame. Being honored here is one of the greatest joys a Pokemon trainer may achieve. Atlas, You battled hard to become Pokemon League champion. Let's record this great achievement of you and your Pokemon for all to remember. Congratulations, champion. Jack, our partner, best thing we could ever ask for. Merrick, you really redeemed yourself. Polaris, always good, always will be. Dozer, our big strong Goliath, bringing us through. Folga, you are amazing to have. And Wolfsbane, even though you were basically like #1 helper. I'm so glad I got to use these guys. It's amazing to use. It was amazing to use some of these Pokemon that I never got to use initially. And I wanted to use, and hey, we used them. We used them. And yeah, you just get booted out. Now, some things have changed once you've beaten the champions again. Being the champion just opens up the red fight again. That's one thing that opens back up. The red fight. You can challenge him again. You don't get anything from him, I don't think. Cerulean City. Now has green back for you to challenge. Her Pokemon are still the same level as they were when you fought them at Mewtwo's place in the Cerulean Cave. So, nothing's really changed after the rematch. It's just a rematch for you, seeing how well you can do again. But let's go someplace that is... Actually, I wanted to show off and see if Morimoto just becomes available after beating the league. Because I'm pretty sure he is available after beating the league. He may be one of those fights that you can just redo again after you beat the league. Because that's what green and red become like. You can do these battles again if you defeat the league, but only green gives you EXP. Yeah, because red didn't give me any EXP for his battles. Just checking to see if Morimoto can be fought again. He cannot. He might be a daily battle, that's what he might be. Of course, you have the ability to get the Shiny Charm from this guy if you so wish. You get a battle of fresh water here. But yeah, that's it for Let's Go Eevee. I got to show off everything I wanted to show off, even got to do some things I never did on my own playthrough. But here it is. We're finally done. It's been amazing to show you guys this as my first Pokemon game that I will Let's Play. I will be doing more in the future, just not at the moment. I do have an idea for a Pokemon Let's Play, but it will be later on, after a few other things. A few other Let's Plays. But then we can have some more fun. But at this point, it's time for us to say goodbye. Pokemon Let's Go Eevee came and went. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. This fun little romp through the Kanto region. We got wind and waves on the horizon. Again, hopefully there's a Switch 1 port of it. But until next time... Huh? What? Sorry, there seems to be like something going on my computer. Hopefully it's nothing. But if it is something, hopefully there's a cyber sleuth around. Maybe that's a clue for what's happening next. Next time, it's an announcement video. Yeah. Stay tuned. Stay tuned, because Friday, next Let's Play is getting announced. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you all next time. Bye for now.